Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. There is some developing news coming in, still unconfirmed by law enforcement, but we have breaking developments tonight for the 16-year-old Jordan Manny Collins Jr., the teen who vanished from Columbia Heights, Minnesota, nearly 2 months ago. While there's been no official confirmation from law enforcement yet, close family and friends are now posting online suggesting that Manny's remains have been discovered earlier this evening. The details still are unfolding, but posts are coming in pretty fast, and it's very sad time for family and friends and the community in general. Tonight, we're going to walk through what has been said, what we know, what we don't, and why this moment could mark a tragic turn in this point. A lot of people's been looking for answers, and is this going to turn over into justice? We're going to do it all on the other side of this.
So I close my eyes and lose myself now. Do it like it's only a day. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. And we don't care about the bad nights. And for a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me in the early hours of the morning. Really do appreciate you all. There is, oh, Panda, that's awesome. That's amazing. Text me and let me know who. Um, there is some developing sad reports for Jordan Manny Collins Jr. coming in, 16-year-old from Minnesota, possibly recovered. I want to give a very, very clear disclaimer about this, though. Law enforcement has not, not yet confirmed this. He was he was supposedly discovered a few hours ago. I'm going to show you the reports directly. Uh, Several different reports allegedly by family and friends. So, with that being said, again, law enforcement has not, NOT, uh, said anything at this point, but something may or may not come out later today. Um, I just want to say this. What is this? Bear with me one second. Here we go. Yeah, it's very sad. Durisha Cobb said, "We will get justice for you, Manny, rather. Auntie loves you so much. I am so sorry, baby. I am so, so, so sorry. You did not deserve this. Jehovah, I know you're going to take good care of my baby."
You get called and I know my
So I can't play that music. One second. Sorry, I left my phone and it was going off. I might be getting some information in from some sources here. Okay, it's different. Okay. So others are chiming in. And I'll tell you the last report that the uh, sheriff's department, is it Anoka? ANOKA? Sheriff's Department is putting out. Let's see here. 2 seconds, y'all. Manny is from Columbia Heights, Minnesota. Yeah, Anoka. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I was saying that right. There are other reports coming out here. Jasmine Dion is saying, "Sending my prayers and condolences to the family of Manny Collins, a young soul taken too soon." And I'm really bad with names, guys. I don't like to mispronounce them if I don't have to. Tassine Parker says, "My baby cousin, Manny, no." And so apparently an alleged cousin. Mercedes Hoodrich, which is a family member of Manny Collins as well, is saying, you heard her. And she says, no more we find Manny. We need justice for Manny. And it's really sad. Mercedes, again, she says right here directly, it did not have to happen. My nephew was found 4 hours ago. Shouldn't nobody be saying no opinions, but sending a prayer? Very sad. 1 hour ago, keep your opinion to yourself. If they about my sister, that's all I'm going to say. It's never going to be the time on no day. 1 hour ago. And 1 hour ago again, she said, I knew it was going to be a stupid MF to say something. I'll line all y'all up about my sister and nephew. Speak on what y'all know and wait for update like the rest. Hold on 1 second. People are judging. That's terrible. People are judging the mother for sending. That's terrible. Listen, nobody ever expects to send their kid to their father's house and them be murdered, allegedly. Give her a break. She's a good mother. She says, may the police find the suspect of interest before I do. 2 hours ago, please hug y'all's kids tonight. Please watch over them and try as much as possible to keep them safe. They're innocent and they didn't ask to be here. So sorry for your loss. No more find Manny. We need justice for Manny. Pray for my sister. She needs every piece of it. You know I got you, Ashley, until the end of time. It's like, damn, I wanted them to find you, but not like this. How could someone you love hurt you? I'm so sorry, baby girl. Sending all the love, praying for you and your family. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Praying for you. They had been looking for well, no more help find Manny, y'all. Thank y'all so much, but it's time. I gotta log off here. We appreciate every share, every like, my baby man. Please don't tell me. So I've been having his car on my flyer on my car for a whole month. Oh my God. Wait, no, I'm so sorry for you and your family. So and that was the first post that she had been just searching and doing everything she can to try to help find Manny. This is him and his beautiful mama here. Oh, it is, Brandy. It is. It's crazy. Hurt people hurt people. you know. So just give me 1 second. I think they allegedly found him just before dark today in the landfill. This, I can show y'all a picture. It's surfacing online. I don't know if I should or not. But there is allegedly a photo of them at the landfill that they have been searching a straight month for. And there is allegedly a photo of them removing him today. And it's on social media right now. So it's really sad. I hope they find, I don't know if Manny Collins Sr., I don't know if he's on the run or not. But if he is, I hope they fry that motherfucker. Pardon my French. But let me tell you something. You know what it breaks my heart that this kid just moved in not too long ago to be helped with his math homework. And his dad is of a different religion of him. And his dad kind of pressed him on that. But the day before he was last seen, he lives in like this very, very small apartment complex, maybe 12 units. Little Manny came out of there. In the hallway, he was crying. And the neighbor hugged him. And that just breaks my heart. Just breaks my heart. So there is a lot of reports coming out right now. What is this? Okay. Let's see here. But there is, again, it's not been confirmed by, just see if there's anything else coming out. Sheila Bradley says, my sincere thoughts, prayers, and condolences to the family of missing Manny Collins. I'm so very sorry. A lot of things. Let me just see here 1 second. This is his mother right here.
My son's been missing for 20 days, and it's been the worst 20 days of my life.
Ashley Berry says she and her family just want answers. Since that May 8th phone call, not a word from her son, Manny. Berry says her son had been staying at his father's house for about a month. She says it was from there that Collins had called her and FaceTimed his girlfriend, also around 4 a.m.
We believe his disappearance is against his will. We fear worse.
Police say Collins was last seen near the 4900 block of University Avenue Northeast, wearing a white-ribbed tank top and red and black pants.
Here, I'll show it to you.
We showed the 16-year-old's photo around the neighborhood, but nobody recognized him.
Just wondering if this looks familiar to you at all.
I haven't, but I will keep my eyes open.
Okay.
Berry says her son's phone pinged for 3 minutes on Mother's Day, then went silent. Police say there's been no social media or phone communications from the teen since the 8th.
My son's been missing for 20 days, and it's been the worst 20 days of my life.
Ashley Berry says she and her family just want answers.
Yes.
Since that May 8th
So,
phone call, not a word from her son Manny. Berry says her
they have been searching for Manny in the landfill for over a month. And they had pretty good reports that he was in that landfill. And he sure was. This is Patty Wetterling. Knows too well the pain the mother of missing 16-year-old Manny Collins feels.
Patty Wetterling understands exactly what Ashley Berry is going through, having waited for days, weeks, months, and then years for her son, Jacob, to be found.
It's just so awful what she's having to face.
She remembered the waiting and the fog that she lived in.
You know what? Time becomes irrelevant in your world. It doesn't matter. It's just another day, and you can't keep track of how many. I mean, you can, sort of. Your body keeps track of how many days it's been and everything, but it's such a living in a fog of this can't be real.
She is praying that Manny will be found soon.
Whatever the answers are, there's a lot of healing that's going to take time.
Susie Jones, News Talk 830 WCCO.
Remember when I told you about my supervisor?
Okay. I want to show you about Manny Collins right here of what's going on. Unbelievable, man. Just unbelievable. Drop this link right here, guys. This was when they were, let me show, I'm just going to show you the landfill search that they've been doing. He was missing for so many years, yeah. Maybe I should show you this one. And yeah, there's pictures of them finding him. Little thing, he's just so tiny, just poor thing. But this was them when they started their search, and these guys have been in this landfill for 1 month. This is the longest search that I have seen. This and Quentin Simon case is the longest search I have ever covered of them, maybe even longer than a month. And they found him today. They made a statement the other day. Let me read this to you. That on 6/18, excuse me, the Oconee County Sheriff's Office said, following delays over the weekend due to wet and unsafe conditions, the Columbia Heights Police Department, Oconee Sheriff's Office, Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension, and FBI have resumed their search in the landfill of Elk River relating to the disappearance of Manny Collins. Digital evidence continues to be analyzed by detectives. Now, let me tell you, let me tell you, if this was not God's will, in my opinion, for him to be found, you know why? You know how they got this tip? Manny had a cell phone. and it was threw away with him. And it was turned off. It was turned off. But guess what? By the grace of God, I guess you could say, it turned on for about 1 minute in that landfill and turned right back off. That's how they knew that he was in there. At least his phone was in there. That is amazing. In such evilness. His phone turned on. So they knew his phone was at least in there. And if his phone was in there, very likely he was. Oh, thank you, Pippa. Thank you, baby. Appreciate you very much, honey. So let that show you in such something so tragic, right? Because we have free will. We can do what we want. But in my opinion, God intervened right there, and he was just supposed to be found. And they didn't stop. They did not stop. Boy, I get the chills. So, yeah. Isn't that amazing? Hold on. Let me see if I can find this. Whether they were dumping it out, or they were pushing all of the trash, they found him. Allegedly. Here we go. Let me see if I can find it. 1 second. Phone. Okay. Ping. Okay. Okay. May 11th, 2025, Manny's phone turned on for about 3 minutes, then shut off again. No further activity was ever on that phone again. Now remember, he was, let me find this 1 second. Manny went at 4 a.m. on May 8th. He was last seen, and that was his final message, 4 a.m. Manny texted his mother for the last time. This is the final confirmed communication for him. Later that morning, he was last seen near the block of 4900 block in University Avenue Northeast, Columbia Heights. That day, a neighbor reported that Manny's father hadn't been seen at the apartment for weeks. Manny had been alone or unsupervised at the time, allegedly, of his disappearance. I think he came by there and May 9th and 10th, no activity. Get this. There was no communication from Manny. He did not claim his allowance via Cash App because on the 8th at 4 a.m., he was talking to his girlfriend and his mom, or he texted his mother, and he always thanked his mother for his Cash App. And he said, "Thank you, Mom, for the allowance." And later on that evening, later on that morning, he was seen very briefly. But 9th and 10th, no activity. He didn't claim his allowance then. Social media accounts went silent. No outgoing messages or calls. Authorities now suspect foul play and believe he was taken against his will or worse during his time frame. May 11th, brief phone ping. You hear me? In that landfill. Manny's phone turned on for about 3 minutes. Then it shut off again. No further activity has been ever done. Oh, really, Diamond? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for your loss. Really sorry, my friend. Really, really sorry. On the 12th of 2025, Manny was officially reported missing to the Columbia Heights Police Department. On May 12th, same day, Columbia Heights Police Department was dispatched to report of a missing juvenile identified as Jordan Collins Jr., affectionately known as Manny, 16 years old, of Columbia Heights, Minnesota. Jordan is 5'8", 140 pounds, black hair, brown eyes. He was last seen on May 8, 2025 in the 4900 block of University Avenue Northeast. The next day, on May 13th, it was a state-issued alert. The Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension, known as the BCA, issued an endangered missing persons alert. May 15th, the Anoka County Sheriff's Office took over as lead agency, bringing it to the Criminal Investigation Division. Diamond, you should, yeah, check the, let me show you here. Mercedes posted this. It's like, damn, I wanted to find you, but not like this. How could someone love you, hurt you? Pray for my sister. Every piece of it. You know, I got you, Ashley, until the end. No more find Manny. We need justice for Manny. Please hug your kids tonight. Please watch over them and try as much as possible to keep them safe. They're innocent and didn't ask to be here. May the police find the suspect of interest before I do. My nephew was found 4 hours ago. Should nobody be saying no opinions, sending a prayer. Oh, she's your sis. Thanks. We've been following this case for a long time. I'm really sorry. Yeah. Yeah, Sasha, it does. It's really sad. She I think he was found just before let me see here. I think he was found around 7 o'clock, I want to say. But it's just amazing how God allowed Manny's phone to turn on. Just amazing. Thank God for that. They with why is that not working? 1 second. Okay. When they did, I mean, they pretty much always, in my opinion at least, known. Oh, I'm sorry, Diamond. Your mommy's gonna be good. She's gonna be strong, Diamond. My mama had breast cancer too, and she's okay. She'll be okay. Um, she's a fighter. Um, yeah, Manny, he's only 16, man. But they pretty much knew Manny was not out here by himself. I'm trying to show you something here in a second, but it's not wanting to load. I've got a PDF right here. And bear with me 2 seconds. Okay. I'll just do it like this. This is Manny's biological father, in my opinion, I'll say. He, in my opinion, is the suspect. Yeah, I'm sure, Diamond. Yeah. Yeah. Give your mom our love for us too, okay? Yes, Lorraine. Allegedly, even though they've not named him as a suspect, it is, well, let me show you. Let me just show you this. This is Manny Collins' dad. Okay. And let me just show you this. This is Manny's dad. Now watch this. This is Manny's uncle, his dad's brother. And he has been rock solid in trying to help find his nephew. And he has called his brother out. I'll let you listen to it. He's been very respectful.
And I'm just trying to use all the resources, all the technology resources, everything that we got to find Manny. This is to just bring light to everything going on. We all know that his dad has not been helpful whatsoever. We all know that his dad's character is cowardly. We all know that his dad's character is a manipulator, a liar, a thief, a groomer, a predator. We know that he's all those things. And his actions throughout all of this just show that that's true. As somebody who speaks for my side of the family, I'm speaking up to just, let it be known that we want Jordan Sr. detained and questioned. We want him arrested. Shit. I don't even want to put that on nobody, but we want him arrested. We want him detained. It's so unsettling to even say that about your own sibling, but this is the reality. He's the last person that was with Manny. He's the last person to see Manny, to talk to Manny, and Manny just disappears.
It is just amazing to me that in my opinion, and we don't know this, I'm just my opinion right now, the main disagreement that we know about is Manny's father, Manny Sr., was a different faith than Manny's mother and probably Manny. And he wanted, allegedly, for Manny to be in the faith that he was in. And I'm wondering if that's not one of the reasons this happened. Manny's father wasn't even in his life the entire time. It's been more of a recent thing. And you want someone to be in the same faith as you, and if they don't, you potentially unalive them. Boy, that's real godly. That's real godly. Is Joe in here?
We all know Jordan Sr. been weird with that religion shit. We all know that he's been super extreme, trying to convert everybody. It got to the point where my own mom was like, I don't even want him at my house. And that's not the first time that she's had to reach out to me about how he is. Because he's abusive to her too, manipulates her, gaslights her. You know what I'm saying? It's been going on for so long. Part of the reason why I stopped having a relationship with dude. But bottom line is, he is the person that needs to be spoken to. He needs to be dealt with accordingly. I don't want me and my people to take matters into our own hands and jeopardize what we got going on. But we're just asking for legal representatives, whoever, the sheriffs, FBI, whoever's on this case, ATF, I don't know. Whoever's on this, please do something. Detain him. He does not have money for a lawyer. He's broke. He does not have any type of income. He's broke. And any type of income that he does have is illegal. So how y'all gonna handle that? People can feel how they want to feel about the information I'm putting out there, but Ashley's son is missing, my nephew's missing, and there's a lot of people who love and care about Manny. There's a lot of people who know Manny and know that this is so suspicious. Despite Jordan being all those things that I said earlier, he's never been harmful to Manny. He's never hurt Manny. He's never been abusive to Manny. So this is just, it's a nightmare right now. And I'm trying to stay calm because, like I said, I don't want to go and jeopardize my freedom. But this is my nephew, and I love my nephew. and I love Ashley and her family. So I'm just asking for the community, everybody who knows any type of resource that can push this and bring this to light. I know it's been on the news, but let's just keep pushing it and just let it be known. Jordan Collins Sr., suspect. This is your son. Like I said before, this is your son. Where is the urgency? Why are you hiding? Why you tell me your own brother who lived in the same house with you all our life? We struggled together, lights off, all that. Poor. You tell me you need a lawyer? All the things that I done seen you do coming up, running the streets, you telling me you need a lawyer all of a sudden? Come on, man. You playing games and you playing with God. Stop doing that. If you see this, just come holler at us. Let's figure this out. I don't love you. I don't respect you, but I want to find my nephew. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm not going to bust you in the head again.
Grandma Faith. God
I'm
bless
not
you.
going to do that. I just want to find Manny. Get him back with Ashley. That's it. Let's just keep bringing this to light.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Just like, you know, it doesn't matter the faith. It has nothing to do with the faith, because if you are a servant, it doesn't matter what faith. If you are a servant of God, you are peaceful and not vengeful. So it doesn't matter the faith. The faith has, you know.
Let's just keep stepping for Manny any way we can. I know not everybody can be outside. Not everybody can go to places and wait outside of places and survey places, but we got this technology and we got community. So let's just bring awareness to this and let it be known. Jordan Sr., suspicious. You ain't helping nobody find Manny. You've been extreme. You've been radical. You've been like this. Man up.
Just like there are radical Muslims, there are radical Christians, there is radical anything. Anything. Doesn't matter. Radical, listen, you know, if you practice a faith or don't practice a faith, with everything, there has to be a balance and a flow, right? You don't want one to be too lenient, and you don't want someone to be too extreme in anything. Because if you're too lenient in your faith, it's bad. And if you're too extreme in your faith, it's equally bad. Because you're not really doing any service to anybody that way, right? So you can be too much of both. You gotta, which it's hard for us human beings to be in the middle. It's hard. The straight and narrow is hard. It's harder to be on the straight and narrow than it is to be all the way over this way or all the way over this way. So his uncle has been very instrumental rather in well, Joe, I mean, yeah, but it's not just that religion, it can be any religion. You know, people can justify one verse out of the Torah, the Bible, the Quran, anything, and justify it in to make it rational for them, right? I and my husband, we used to go to a lot, and I mean a lot, of religious lectures. I've seen scholars throughout this country. I used to be so into studying religions. And I've been to Christian events, Jewish, Muslim events, and there's radical anything. I was just looking. There's radical Buddhists now. Buddhists. I was just watching where some radical Buddhist did it's like a robbery, a drive-by. I was like 15 of them. I was like, damn. So it's crazy. Yeah. So humans can pervert anything. They can. You have 7 billion people in the world. That's 7 billion minds, right? So there's that. This was, let me see here. This was a month ago whenever they were speaking about the apartment that Manny was in here. And let me show you here.
The case of a missing teenager who may be in danger. Police say 16-year-old Jordan Manny Collins Jr. vanished while visiting his father in Columbia Heights 3 weeks ago today. WCCO's David Schumann joins us live from the neighborhood where he was last seen. David, what do we know today?
Hi, Frank. Yeah, this is the neighborhood.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they'll do an autopsy, but I don't know if they'll get much from that, Sasha. I don't think they'll be able to get. We're at 2 months now. I don't want to say certain things, obviously, because you know why right now. But things happen to escalate quicker in certain areas.
Where Manny's father lives. I spoke to Manny's mother this afternoon, and she thinks his dad knows something about the disappearance.
It's a very small apartment complex, and this is where Manny Jr. allegedly, well, not allegedly, he lived with his dad here, but he allegedly Manny's father was not there much.
He was too emotionally overwhelmed to speak to us on camera today, but she said this yesterday.
Manny, if you looking at this, if you somewhere that you're capable of listening to this, or you see me, just know that I love you, and you know how much I'm worried.
A neighbor says Manny's father hasn't been here in weeks. Police believe Manny's disappearance is against his will, not a teen runaway. Investigators say they have a person of interest in this case, and they've talked to Manny's father multiple times, but they would not say if he was that person of interest. And in a new statement today, we learned law enforcement is going to continue to canvass areas of interest and is planning formal searches in the future. Now, that neighbor in this building knows Manny and says he's the gentlest kid he's ever met. And he wasn't sure if this means anything, but the day before Manny went missing, he ran into him in the hallway crying. He said they hugged for several minutes.
That breaks my heart, that part. That breaks my heart every time I hear that. Do y'all hear that?
Says Manny.
And this is,
if you somewhere that you're capable of.
One second.
Listening to this, or you see me, just know that I love you, and you know how much I'm worried.
A neighbor said,
this is the door to the apartment. they had closed off. They obviously had some evidence in there of something. Rest in peace, Manny. You will not be forgotten. Thank you, Whispering. Now look at
As Manny's father hasn't been.
Listen to what this neighbor said and did. This has to be so hard for the neighbor as well.
In here in weeks. Police believe Manny's disappearance is against his will, not a teen runaway. Investigators say they have a person of interest in this case, and they've talked to Manny's father multiple times, but they would not say if he was that person of interest. And in a new statement today, we learned law enforcement is going to continue to canvass areas of interest and is planning formal searches in the future. Now, that neighbor in this building knows Manny and says he's the gentlest kid he's ever met. And he wasn't sure if this means anything, but the day before Manny went missing, he ran into him in the hallway crying. He said they hugged for several minutes.
All right, David, thanks. And here's more. Manny Collins is 5'8" and weighs 140 pounds. He was last seen wearing a white ribbed tank top, and his pants were red and black plaid. If you know anything, please contact the BCA tip line.
Just stick with us here.
For several minutes, Manny was upset. It clearly was not going. Stormy, oh my God. That's so sad. That is so sad, man. I don't know if there's anything else coming out. I, look forward to in the morning there being a press briefing, or look how handsome Manny was here. Just a handsome young man. That was Mother's Day. Oh, thank you, Grandma Faye. Thank you, Sweetsies. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much, honey. Damn right, girl. I agree. I agree. Isn't he very handsome there? Look at that. He is a doll baby. And he did not look at him there, him and Ashley. Beautiful smile. Handsome young man. I think he was a mama's boy. All good men are. I think so. Bless his heart, man. I hate this for Ashley. My sincere thoughts and prayers and condolences to the family of missing Manny Collins. Minnesota, we just all had the most heartbreaking news, and I'm asking everyone to pray and show love and the utmost support that we can give to Manny's mom, Ashley, and family. This is the most hurtful feeling that Minnesotans have felt. We prayed, we shared, we was all looking for this beautiful soul. To find out that this nothing-ass human unalived his own baby boy and took his precious life from his mother, family, and friends. Please, and I mean please, help his mother with her journey of living without her son. This is the worst pain that a mother has to live with. We are a nation and a community to come and help her with anything she needs. My heart breaks, and I know too well how it feels. Justice for Manny. Let's go, Minnesota. Oh, what's this? Okay, I think someone's watching me. They're putting out videos now. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, I don't want to show those. Yeah, so hate hearing about losses. When is your child's pain? It's so much worse. May you rest peacefully, Manny. Let's see if April put anything else. Yeah. Let's see here. Rest in love, baby boy. This is the worst pain of mother. See if Mercedes put anything out yet. Yeah, my Matthew was on 4 hours ago. You know, I think Ashley's probably been expecting this, but you are never prepared. Ever. You are never prepared for that. Ever. I wanted to show you all this, I think. Bear with me 1 second. The sheriff's department, first of all, let me just say, give a round of applause for these people, this sheriff's department. He has not stopped searching. Oh, thank you, Daily Honey. For Manny. They have been in that landfill nearly every day. Nearly every day searching for Manny, digging through trash. It is just inconceivable to me how a human being, a father, a mother, especially husband, what family member, can throw someone in the fucking garbage. Pardon my French, but it is inconceivable. How do you throw someone in a landfill where you dispose of your trash? Do you know what's in a landfill? Oh, thank you, Rainbow. I'm sorry. I just realized that. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have cussed. Sorry. I get so pissed. There I go again. I apologize. I apologize, Diamond. Sorry, honey. I just get so worked up that these, how do they do it? How do they do it? Like, it is inconceivable that a person unalives someone and then throws them in a dumpster. A human being, babies, kids. Oh, thank you, Rainbow Honey. Inconceivable. I can't even think about it. Can't even think about it. This asshole doing this to this kid. Doing this to a baby. I just don't understand. It saddens me that his neighbor was, I mean, I'm grateful that his neighbor was there to comfort him. But as a parent, that's what you're supposed to do. Not kill them. Yeah, Panda, I know, honey. My baby cousin Manny, no. See if she's put anything else out. Oh, God. Ashley, listening to my nephew's mother cry and scream, telling me that my nephew isn't here anymore is one of the hardest things I've ever experienced. I can't stop crying. I see y'all's calls and texts, but I can't talk right now. I can't, y'all. I love y'all. Please pray for my family. This shit is unbelievable. Your own baby Jordan, your firstborn baby. Why? Put him under the jail. My nephew needs justice. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What is it, Joe? Does real life without parole? I just looked it up. He's a good candidate as it was a minor victim and he has a violent history. Oh yeah, he'll probably get the death penalty, and I hope he does. I hope the fucker gets fried. Fry his ass and saute it and put him on shish kebabs. Mother. 53 days. 53 days. You left my baby in the garbage. How? How could you do this to your own blood? I can't even understand the evil inside of you. My heart hurts so much. Arrest him now. Give us answers. I can't sleep. I can't eat. I need to know that this man has been arrested. My heart is so hurt. I can't breathe. Why did it take this long? WTF. A life for a life at this point. My effing nephew was a young boy. His mom's only child. Why? I am not okay. So sorry. We will get justice for you, Manny. Auntie loves you so much. And I am so sorry, baby. I'm so, so sorry. You do not deserve this. Jehovah, I know you are going to take care of my baby. Poor, poor babies. I don't know what to say. I really don't. Um, let's see if there's anything else coming out. see if April said anything else. Nope. It's going to be some really hard days for Ashley. I was praying so eager to find you, but not like this. Rest in peace, Prince Manny Collins. Just a good kid. What's this? Okay.
My
Oh, look at
nephew's
this.
been missing for damn near a month, right?
53 days.
At first, you know, we trying to figure everything out, trying to figure out like what the fuck's going on, what happened. You know, he'd been over at his pop's crib, I want to say since March. This is all to my knowledge, so I could be off on the dates, but he was at his dad's house since March. Everybody that know, they know that his dad, and we're just gonna stop referring to him as my brother. His dad, everybody know, his dad been on this Islam, super radical, super extreme, trying to just convert every fucking living organism to Islam. And it's like, bro, you need to chill and pump your brakes, bro. That's your journey. So
Pump your brakes. Ashley, I think, wasn't there someone in the Bible that went to hell? I forget who it is. Wasn't it someone that went to hell and they gave a warning?
I'm gonna just put that in the air and let y'all
I'll think of it in a second.
Piece together that shit. But if you've been around, you know what's been going on. Me personally, I washed my hands with bro in 2020. Like, I gave him a spot, let him live there. He showed me who he was.
Lazarus.
Again, I stopped rocking with dude. On top of that,
wasn't it Lazarus? No, it's the rich man. It's in Lazarus. The rich man. He went to hell.
Already on some weird shit and moving like a predator on some grooming shit. So I don't get down like that. So I had to cut bro off completely. My nephew staying over there. The nigga's been weird. He's been hella extreme. He's been trying to force that on Manny. He's been trying to just force it on everybody. And everybody been keeping their distance. A lot of people. But fast forward to this situation.
Yes. It was the rich man that was Lazarus. Lazarus was at the rich man's gate, and he wanted water. And the rich man he was rich, but he had no compassion. And the rich man died and went to hell, and Lazarus went to what was it? I think it says Lazarus was taken to Abraham's side. That's what it was. That's what it was. Joe, you're funny.
Manny is not the type of kid, young man, boy, however you want to call it, to just up and disappear for days at a time, man. My nephew don't do that. He'll let somebody know something by now, man. And when we try to all get together with his dad, he's not even showing like a sense of urgency. He's honestly sounding like he's been getting high again. I call him, he's sounding all slumped. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if he's smoking meth. I don't know if he's on heroin. I don't know what the fuck dude is doing. He's weird. But when I'm calling him and trying to link up with him to find my nephew,
I found it.
he's nowhere to be found. He's trying to dodge me. I'm like, I'm about to pull up. He's like, oh, no, I'm about to go here. I'm going to go hand off. I'm like, bro, if your son went missing by your crib, why are you trying to go to St. Paul and over on Lake Street to pass out flyers, bro?
He's a coward. I found the scripture. It's Luke 16, 27, 28. Quote, then I beg you, Father, send Lazarus to my family, for I have 5 brothers. Let him warn them so they will not also come to this place of torment. From hell, the rich man begs of water and then pleads. And Abraham replies, they have Moses and the prophets, let them listen to them, meaning they have already been warned through the scripture. Yeah.
Let's start here. You know what I'm saying? So he starts getting like real suspicious. That's just to me. Again, I ain't even talked to nobody really. And then about 3 days into all of this, he starts slipping up even more. Like I said, I don't know if bro is getting high, but the way he was moving, he's starting to slip up again. And I'm like, yo, where you at? He's like, oh, I gotta go to the mosque and pray, blah, blah, blah. And by this time, I'm already feeling like something's off.
You better be praying. You better be praying. Manny, not Manny. What's his name? Colin Sr. He needs to be praying. He needs to be praying for his forgiveness, is what he needs to be praying for. You better pray. You took the life of your son, in my opinion, even though he's not been officially named. Say that for legal reasons. But let me tell you something. He better be praying. He was your firstborn son. Not only did he share the same DNA, half of the DNA, he shared the same name as you. That's right, Panda. Jordan Collins Sr. Thank you. I know it is what it is.
He wouldn't really like tell me to come to the crib. He'll try to tell me to meet him somewhere, and then like say he's going somewhere else. I'm like, yeah, bro, something's going on, bro. And I feel like the way he is, he might have my nephew somewhere trying to force that Islam shit onto him. And I keep putting it out in the air, man. Like I said, this ain't no street shit. This ain't none of that shit people be trying to glorify and be on, bro. This is a young man, a 16-year-old young man. This is my nephew. This is Ashley's son. This is Dawn's grandson. You feel me? And my brother, man, he knows something, man, and the police will not detain this fucking clown and question him. He's not smart. He don't got a fucking job. He don't got no money. He don't got no lawyer. And any group of people he usually get around, he always moves with the weirdos. So he's in that community, he's moving with some fucking weirdos.
I think he's probably around some maybe radical people. I don't know. but they have questioned him. He's frustrated here naturally. I guess she's just the underworld. That's what he did, Ashley. That's what he did. You're right. That's exactly what he did. Guys, it is 4 a.m. I can't believe it's 4 a.m. I love you all. I appreciate you. If anything breaks, I'll be here. I got my alarm set for Jordan Manny Collins Jr. I will get an alarm on my phone if anything breaks, and I will let you know. Okay, Panda. Thank you, Rainbow. I still look fresh. Well, I'm not very fresh, and I have to go tear it all down, Joe. And trust me, it's not pretty after that. It ain't pretty with it on, but it's definitely not pretty with it off. Okay, guys. Woo! That's right, Brandy. Yes, Diamond, if you're still here, praying for you and your family. Be with your loved ones and take care. And we're also praying, Diamond, for your mommy who has stage 3 breast cancer. All the prayers, my dear. Thank you all so much being with me. I appreciate you. Again, I just want to add a little caveat to this, that as of this recording that you are seeing, or the live that you're in right now, there has not been a confirmed that Manny Collins Jr. has been found. I just want to, again, put that in the beginning of my live stream, the middle, and the end, in case someone doesn't see it all. It is also in the description. There is no official statement at this point. Yes, Sienna. Yeah. Thank you, Grandma. Thank you so much. Thank you. It is what it is. You're sweet, honey. Thank you so much. All right, guys. I love you. I appreciate you. Hug your loved ones. Life is so short. If you get 100 years, it is so short. I'm going to be 40 mother chicken years old in 2 weeks. And I feel like I just started. I don't feel like 40 years old. I'm like, what? If God lets me live to be 80, I've lived half my life. I just started. I'm a kid. Can't take that. All right, guys. I love you. I appreciate you. Take good care of yourselves. Isn't it crazy? It's crazy. No, I'm going to be 40. I'm going to be 40 YouTuber. 40. Halfway to 80. Lord lets me live. And then in one more decade, if the Lord lets me live, I'll be over the mother chicken hill. My gallbladder started acting up. Really, witchy? 40 is the new 20. I think so. I mean, do I feel different than I do when I was 20? Yeah. Yeah, I do. But I don't feel a lot different. No. I look different. I'm older. Let me show you a picture. Hold on. I don't know if I show you or not. I might do it on members only. I was gonna get it, but I'll go back. It's too late. Too late. I feel 22. 22. 40 is just a number. Keep it in your heart. I don't think about, I just think about time. And if I think about time, I have an anxiety attack. And I've always been like that. Always been like that. Yeah, I have a spider monkey. Go to my channel. Adventures with Remy Pearl. I bet you have. Nope, I've had the same hair all my life. My entire life. I have literally had the same collar on top and the brown on the side. Swear to God, since I was 11 years old. Swear. I went through a stage where I had a bunch of different color hair, but if it wasn't like a different color hair and stuff like that, I was stupid. 80% of the time I've had blonde on top. I've had the same hair my entire life, except it's a thinner. You are 79. Now I feel young. That's awesome, Lorraine. That's awesome. That is amazing. I think like you don't ever I don't think your mind ages too much. You know what I mean? I don't think your mind ages. I think your body ages, but your mind, your soul doesn't really age. I think you mature. There is some really good parts about aging though. The older you get, the more you don't give up. You know what I mean? I think it's your hormones that balance out or something like that, but you just don't care about the same stuff that would bother you. Most people. I mean, there are still 50 and 60-year-olds that get on here and act like juveniles. And I think, how are you 60 or 50 or 40 years old acting like that? I don't understand. I'm like, how were you when you were 20? Like when I was 20, I might have acted like that. No, I wouldn't have either. Even then, I wouldn't have. I would have been a lot more immature, but you don't care about the little stuff. You just don't care. So that's interesting. Because their soul isn't right. I guess. I mean, they really care about things that doesn't really matter. Does it matter 10 years from now? Nope, don't matter then. Okay. Don't really matter. It's the Benjamin Button effect. Is that really? I've never heard of that. What is this Benjamin Button effect? refers to the idea of aging in reverse. Well, so I would rock a mullet. I will tell you something, YouTuber. Aging terrifies me. Not me getting older, everyone around me getting older. You know, like 100 years ago, you know, I guess where I worked in a funeral homes and stuff my entire life, but like you go to the cemetery and you see the old graves and stuff. That's where we're going to be very, if it's 50 years from now, very shortly. And we're going to be there laying, not knowing it, obviously, but maybe for a day, maybe for 1,000 years, maybe for 10,000 years. I don't know. Maybe 1,000,000. I don't know. But it just, I can't think about it. I cannot think about it. I just cannot think about it. And you want to age, everybody wants to age good. You know what I mean? And so, well, Joe, my grandmother was my mother. And when I lost my mama, which I took care of till the day she died, she was the closest human being that I was to anybody until I had kids. So I understand. All right, Rainbow, honey, you get some rest. Never plan things tomorrow isn't promised. Live day by day only. Yeah. But I don't know. I don't know. It's an enigma. We're only here for a certain amount of time. I have one of my signs here, and I look at it all the time. You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. Mae West, who I love, Mae West. Love that woman. May she rest in peace. And that's true. That's true. All right, guys. Good night, everyone. God bless. I know I'm surprised 137 or 150 or whatever's in here right now is actually awake at this time. All right, guys. I'll see you guys this evening. Lord willing. All right. God bless. Good night, everyone.